sizing each other up, going there for an advance charge. The Spanish there, they're simply working in their favor. They're working on that larger French fighter. There's some great kicks and charges coming through. And the marshals having to run quite swiftly. It's a very, very active fight. There's lots of movement around the list. And they're starting to settle into clinches now. And, well, it's difficult to call at this point. You can see once again that the French are relying on the list. And, perhaps their athleticism is not helping them at this point. However, they might be happy to wait for the Spanish to wear themselves down. And you can see that one of the Spanish fighters has already been grounded. And a great takedown there for Spain. As this fighter now goes for a takedown, the Spanish fighter himself is taken down. So this gives France a great opportunity to move in and go for 2 against 1 here. You can see that there's a Spaniard still holding on, and they're both taken out, so it remains 2 against 1. There's a pull from the halberdier of the tall Spaniard. And the marshals are okay. That is not being held against the neck. This Spanish fighter, absolutely formidable strength. Taking on 2 of these French fighters and moving towards taking down one. However, the French fighter does manage to escape. And now gives them their upper hand. And they move into the, what maybe the closing stages of this round here. You can see the fatigue is evident for these fighters. You can see now the French fighter using the list to hold on to, whereas the Spaniard is just holding on to the French fighters. I think we may be in a stalemate here. Some strikes there from the French fighter. And they're trying to sweep away the legs of the Spaniard. And that's a great shot there, and it's absolutely incredible. And it has been stopped there. And the fight there has been stopped. And I think in fact maybe maybe Gauntlet was lost there, which means the victory goes to France. And you really have to admire that Spanish fighter. He's put up an incredible performance.
And after this fight, we were having Italy 3 versus Serbia 1. Teams, please get ready.
And you can see how close that match was. At first, there was some great movement around the entire list. After that, however, locked into these clinches, and you can see how much effort went into to move those clinches. However, it's France who have the victory. And we see now final preparations before next round of this bout. France now just waiting for the Spanish to finish their preparations, and it seems like we're all ready to go. And there's something been explained to the Spanish team there regarding the rules.
Ready, fight!
Not suggesting that they want to be breaking the rules, but you know, in the heat of the moment, things can be forgotten. Again, huge blows coming down from a tall Spaniard there. Some cautious approaches here. And a Spanish fighter has tripped and fallen. A huge disappointment there. Now it is France taking control of this fight. Coming with some blows. The French team using their numbers now. It's 2 against 1 in the corner there, and I think they'll come out on top without too many problems. 2 Spanish fighters remaining, and 4 French. Putting a lot of pressure on the Spanish fighter there, who is not even holding on to the list. So we can So they're drawing him forward for a takedown. They have to be very, very careful they don't both go down with him. And they're moving, and all three of them go down, and that was a very big mistake there from France. And the fight there has been stopped. They've already taken down the Spanish fighter there, and
The victory goes to France 2.
perhaps those two French fighters didn't make such a big mistake after all. You can see here they're moving back. Well, no, they can't have seen what was going on in the corner there because they've got their backs to them, and they all were crashing over this French and Spaniard there. That was a very careless move on their part. However, they still come out with the victory.